Right, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm not going to be doing a video on this specifically. I'm not going to be supporting this anyway. I just think this is nonsense. And I mean it with the greatest of respects. I think a lot of this comes from a lack of knowledge on the film industry. It's just not possible, basically. Anyone with any knowledge of the film industry will be aware that what this is, Disney remaking basically the entirety of The Rise of Skywalker, is just not possible on a time frame basis. Now, if Disney then announces that The Rise of Skywalker is being pushed back, yes, this stands up. But as it is, it just doesn't. It really, really doesn't. So we're going to go through this. And I mean, no, I'm not trying to start any fucking shitty beef with any channels or any of this shit. I don't care about that. I'm just going to be asked about this, as I always do with these kind of things. And if I don't make a video on it, I'd rather make a video addressing it as a whole and actually hopefully dispelling some of these myths rather than perpetuating them. Okay? Now, again, it's not an attack on anyone's character. Okay, I'm just going to lay down average facts, average runtimes of productions for movies, and you can make your own mind up on whether you think this is likely or not. I think it's not likely, okay, based on so many things. But anyway, so a new rumor indicates that Disney and Lucasfilm are remaking almost all of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Yes, you heard that right, almost all of The Rise of Skywalker. Again, I think this is false. Now, the rumor is stated that they are still shooting The Rise of Skywalker. They were having to remake almost the whole movie as what they tested as the movie was a complete pile of crap, basically tested bad. Now, this is not some kind of casual 2-week reshoot. This is almost a 75% remake. They shot the thing, so there were 6 possible main edits. Now, that's where I think also this is false as well. And we'll get into it in terms of the averages of actual movie shoots. And even then, there was no way to put it together that would not have flopped. So J.J. Abrams said this film will not please everyone. Disney flipped out and said this film has to please everyone and redo it until it does. If they can not get it to perform in tests, this is the end of this particular reboot. It was the end of this particular reboot anyway. It's confirmed that this was the end, so I don't really understand what's going on there. Okay. Now, why is this total nonsense? If anyone knows anything about the production of a movie, okay, normal productions, this movie started entering into production around May, at the end of May anyway. Now, normal production of films, average movies, about 3 months, and that's not really an effects-heavy film. Now, something like The Rise of Skywalker will be incredibly effects-heavy. A film, and again, it's just anyone that knows anything about any film production will be able to back me up on this. I'm not slating anyone. It's not an attack on anyone. But a film with heavy effects, they only get through, right? And bearing in mind, remember, the rumor that's been perpetuated is that they've had 6 edits. 6 edits, okay? A movie which is not effects heavy, average of 3 months. Remember, just one movie. 6 edits on this one, are very effects heavy. A movie with a lot of effects, they only get through a few eighths of a page per day. A few eighths of a page per day. 6 edits. 6 particular edits of a movie. Now, yeah, okay, granted, edits of a movie could be numerous things, but you still have to shoot the damn thing that you're going to edit together. And they were editing it as they went along. Now, again, so bear all that in mind, okay? Now, average post-production of a movie is about a year. It's about a year. 301 days is the average post-production for a movie. That's what the studio wants, right? Because they want to get it ready, and they want it ready 3 months prior to release. Anyone in the industry will be able to back me up on this. Anyone that knows anything about any filmmaking will back me up on this. So they want it to be ready in advance because it takes about 300 odd days for post-production to take place. Now we are, what are we in? We're in October. It's releasing in 2 months' time. And the new rumours indicating that they are reshooting, basically remaking 75% of an effects-heavy movie. An effects-heavy movie that they, generally speaking, will only get through, in terms of what they can feasibly shoot in a day, a few eighths of a page. And then they're still going to have to do all of the post-production work on it. It's just not plausible. Now, I'm not defending Disney and I'm not defending The Rise of Skywalker because I do think it's probably going to be trash. But this is simply not plausible. Now, I know this rumour, where it comes from, a lot of people will be in support of this individual. I know that and I get it, okay? But please, just take a look at the averages, because the cold hard facts tend not to lie. Okay, they're facts for a reason. And the averages of these films and how they are produced, it all points to this not being the case. It simply can't be the case. And I said this, someone said this on Twitter to me. And they said, oh, what do you think of all of the leaks? They're reshooting, you know, they're basically reshooting the whole film. And I said, they just can't. They simply can't. This film, The Rise of Skywalker, is a rushed production anyway. And they had to push it back because it was supposed to release in May, if I remember rightly. They began shooting when it was supposed to be released. And they pushed it back all the way to December. Now, average production, 3 months. Okay, May, June to July to August. Should have been finished. They've entered into the post-production now. Right? People saying that they're still shooting. I don't know. Reshoots are standard on any film, and I've said that time and time and time again. Reshoots are always standard. It's really nothing to be concerned about. Pickups are always there. You know, we heard about Terminator Dark Fate reshoots, and people were like, oh, they're going to add stuff. No, it's just action shot pickups. We had all the evidence to back that up as well. It's all very, very standard. Reshoots are always standard. When you need to worry about reshoots, it's when there's a delay on the production, delay on the release, and the reshoots are longer than a couple of weeks. I'm fairly certain, I'm not up on where these people are in the world, but I'm fairly certain these people are not on set shooting for The Rise of Skywalker at the moment. I'm pretty certain they've been out and about, spotted, going about their day-to-day life, basically doing the promotional material for this film. So look, like I say, average day-to-day that they can get through on an effects-heavy movie is a few eighths of a page. That's average. Right? Post-production work, typically 300 odd days. There's just no way that there's no way that they're remaking 75% of this film. It's just not likely. Now, I could be wrong. I'll hold my hands up, as I always do, as I always try to say. I could be wrong. But the averages seem to indicate that this is just not true. So, I'd love to hear your thoughts, though. Is this something that you were aware of? Did you even know anything about this? And are you one of these people that knows anything about film production? And am I missing something? Because I'd love to hear it, genuinely. If I am wrong on this, then please do let me know. Because I might have my averages wrong, but I don't think I do. Post-production takes a fair amount of time. It does take a fair amount of time. And they want it to be ready a few months before release. 100% ready a few months before release. Because of testing normally. Testing and then releasing, getting it to investors and things like that. And screeners. Screeners do go out. So let me know. And again, I'm not defending The Rise of Skywalker. I still think it's going to be shit, by the way. But let me know down below in the comments. If you're new here, make sure you do hit subscribe. You can stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Mr. H. Take care.